Hey, it's Bill Van Loo. I've been spending a lot of time working on the garage workshop over the last couple of weeks, trying to get it cleaned up. It had really turned into just a complete mess. In some ways over the projects that I've done for the last couple of months, like the Honey Creek STEM Fair sign, but really over the years, having kids and house projects and all that stuff, we'd really just let it get completely trashed, just completely a mess. So spent a lot of time and got a lot of stuff out, a lot of clutter, free on Craigslist, giving stuff away, selling a few big pieces, and it's nice because now things are much more organized, and I've got a chance to step back, see some projects that need to get done, and start making some plans. So here's a quick look at that. So for starters, this is my main workbench area. If you saw any of the before pictures, you see what a mess it was in the past, and things are a lot more cleaned up now. So I've got two part sorters where in the past I just had one, and I've got some new labels on things here so you can kind of see some of those things. I still have a box of hardware that needs to get sorted. That seal test crate is all full of hardware that needs to get sorted. This is all glass material, wine bottles to make bottleneck slides out of, and some really cool vintage, well, not really vintage, but some really cool glass pieces that my mom gave me. These are candles from the Episcopal Church that she volunteers at and attends and serves at, and I think they could make a really cool thing, a lantern or something like that. And so one of the things that's going to happen, these shelves, or these racks of yard tools over here are going to get taken down and replaced by shelves for material storage, so stuff like the glass that's in there, lots of wood that is hanging out on the other side of the garage. All of that stuff is going to go on those new shelves that I'm going to be putting in over this way. All those yard tools are getting moved to another area right there. And basically what we have kind of right here is really, this is just the project pile of stuff that needs to get done. So there's some electronics materials that need to be sort of salvaged and gone through. There's my grandfather's vintage cook box, camp box, that needs some repair work done. We got a table with some remote control stuff that I need to see if I can get working again, and a table that we're going to be working on getting this tile put down onto. Just lots of little projects kind of all queued up on that space there. Still got some clutter to get rid of, including an old freezer and some other stuff to just be kind of gone through. But if you saw any of the before photos, this whole space was kind of taken up, and so it's a big improvement. One of the places I spent a lot of time was the workbench here, which is basically just a set of kitchen cabinets that the previous owners had ripped out and put in here, or maybe they reclaimed them or salvaged them themselves. So things like getting drawer sockets organized. I'm thinking I may take these doors off because they're a pain to have to open, but I got bits and blades all organized now in here. Lots of different kinds of fasteners. And these are nice because you can actually take a whole bin out. Take just the bin or bins that you want out, and then lots of stuff in there. And then down here, some hand tools, that kind of stuff. Over here, same kind of thing, just spending some time trying to get things organized, painting supplies, electrical stuff, things for sanding, all that stuff. This whole area was a complete mess before, and there's some work to be done to it still as well, but it's certainly much better and much more organized than it was before. Really just a lot of little improvements. Things like having a bin full of extension cords with cable cuffs. Stuff makes me happy.